வாங்க பேசலாம். இது நம்ம டெக்கு. ஹலோ மக்களே, ஆக்சுவலி லாஸ்ட் ஃபியூ எபிசோட்ஸில் நம்ம ஒரு உமன்ஸ் டே ஸ்பெஷலாக ஒரு டேலண்டட் உமன்ஸ் கூட வந்து ஒரு பாட்காஸ்ட் எபிசோட் சீரிஸ் பண்ணிகிட்ருக்கோம். ஸோ தொடர்ந்து அந்த வரிசையில் இன்றைக்கி நம்ம எதை பற்றி பண்ண போகிறோன்னா, இப்போ எமர்ஜிங் டெக்னாலஜியாக இருக்கிற ஒரு விஷயம் அண்ட் ஆல்சோ எல்லா ஃபீல்டிலுமே இம்ப்ளிமெண்ட் ஆன ஒரு விஷயத்தை பற்றி தான் பேச போகிறோம். தட்ஸ் நத்திங் அபவுட் ஏஐ. இப்போது ஏஐ இல்லாத ஃபீல்டும் இல்லை, ஏஐயோடைய யூசேஜ் வந்து அண்ட் டிமாண்ட்ஸ் வந்து பார்த்திங்கன்னா அதிகமாகிடுச்சு இன் அப்ளிகேஷன் அண்ட் ஆல்சோ கரியர் ஓரியன்ட் எல்லாமே. இப்போ ஏஐயோடைய அந்த ஒரு இம்பேக்ட் வந்து பார்த்திங்கன்னா ஜஸ்ட் இன்க்ரீஸிங். ஸோ அந்த விதத்தில் இன்றைக்கி நம்ம வந்து ஒரு ஏஐ இவாங்கலிஸ்ட் கூட தான் பேச போகிறோம். No more further delay, let I welcome Anisha அக்கா. ஹலோ அக்கா, எப்படி இருக்கீங்க?
Thank you, Dhanush. I'm glad to be a part of this. I'm doing great. So hello everyone. Inniki as part of this podcast, unga kuda connect avradhula I'm really happy. And if I can share something that's really useful for whoever is watching, I'll be more than happy. Thank you for this opportunity, Dhanush.
Thank you so much அக்கா. So okay, let's move to the first question. So
Yeah.
how is your AI journey from Sasta to your company?
அது வந்து எனக்கு இன்ட்ரெஸ்டிங்னு சொல்கிறதா இல்லை ஃபன்னி ஆர் ட்விஸ்ட் அண்ட் டர்ன்ஸ், லைஃப்பில் வந்து நிறைய ட்விஸ்ட்ஸ் வரும், குட் இன் அ குட் வேன்னு சொல்லுவாங்க இல்லையா, அந்த மாதிரி தான் இது. ஜஸ்ட் டு பிகின் வித், I did my engineering in Shastra. Do you want to guess? I mean, if you had seen my LinkedIn, then okay, but do you want to take a guess if you don't know என்ன ஸ்ட்ரீம் எடுத்திருப்பேன் engineer?
Actually, maybe I think so, chemical engineering like that.
நான் civil engineer. I'm a civil engineer.
Interesting to hear.
Yeah, so I am a civil engineer, but engineering முடிக்கும்போது I got placed in IT. To be frank, I wasn't that happy because my core in academic is something like opposite pole of what I'm going to work as in professional life, right? So it was a huge twist in my life. Anna, my entire, like, I had most of my friends being placed in IT. And the hype la dhaan I joined the IT ecosystem. So அதுதான் என்னோட ஃபர்ஸ்ட் லெவல் ஆஃப் ஒரு மைல்ஸ்டோன்னு சொல்கிறது, which was a huge change because civil is like completely on construction, mathematics and stuff, and then jumping into IT was like a whole new world for me. But it was a great learning. இது வந்து இன்னொரு விஷயம் நான் என்ன சொல்ல விரும்புகிறேன்னா, no matter in which point we are in life, we still have chances to learn and சொல்லுவாங்க இல்லையா. That's something that my life itself has taught me. So IT la, I mean, I worked in one MNC, like one Indian big IT firm, TCS la work panne for close to 9 years, yeah. And I had an amazing journey in TCS. I was a developer initially, and then I became a research analyst. And I really got curious about emerging tech. Angada ennoda learning thrive began. I took career very seriously at that time, like 4 years into my professional career, right? And from then on, there was no turning back because and the learn pannondra thrive irundhathu. I mean, I wasn't running towards any achievement goal or anything, but I was so passionate about learning that gave me and that kick, right? So abdidan I began my journey. I was part of a research team. Fortunately, I was paid to do research and learn what I wanted. Of course, I'll be presenting it for my customers and things like that. So that's where the AI journey also began. 2 years into my research, I was like completely focused on AI solutioning. In fact, I began as an innovation consultant, and then because I was so passionate about AI, I jumped into the technicalities and then became a coder. fun fact is, if you ask me if I know .NET, if I know Java, I don't know any of that. But I know Python, and that was the learning thrive in me came like when I was like 25 years and plus, and then from then on I started learning coding because I loved doing that. Abdida, it began, and then I was part of developer community, open source community. I did a lot of hackathons, and then ended up with a role in Intel, which was like a dream come true for me. And today, like when I look back, I'm so glad and happy to whatever that has happened. Like I don't want to attribute to only successes, because failures taught me so much. So that's my journey from Shastra to Intel. And it has been amazing.
Actually, building blocks of two building of codes, really interesting akka. Actually,
ஆமா.
ரொம்ப இன்ட்ரெஸ்டிங்காக இருக்குது கேட்கவே. எக்கச்சக்க ஆஃப் ட்விஸ்ட் அண்ட் டர்ன்ஸ் இருக்குது ரியலி. ஓகே, லெட் மீ மூவ் டு நெக்ஸ்ட் கொஸ்டின் அக்கா. ஆக்சுவலி இப்போது இருக்க உமர் எம்பவர்மெண்ட்டோட ஏஐ கண்டெக்ஸ்டாக நீங்கள் என்ன பார்க்குறீங்க? அதாவது ஏஐ ஃபீல்டில் உமனோட எம்பவர்மெண்ட் எந்த அளவுக்கு இருக்குதுன்னு நீங்கள் ஃபீல் பண்ணுறீங்க? As your personal or as a public, what's your opinion about it?
I feel positive. When you ask me, like we still have gaps. Anna, in today's world, women are giving a lot of opportunities. Women empowerment is moving towards the right positive direction. Of course, there are instances where women are not given opportunities. That is still there, and people are fighting for it. Anna, in the empowerment தான் என்னன்னு இப்போ என்ன கேட்டிங்கன்னா, it's creating these supportive networks for women to thrive and given equal opportunities. அதுதான் என்னை பொறுத்த வரைக்கும் எம்பவர்மெண்ட்ன்றது. On top of it, இந்த women empowerment இப்போ womenக்கு வந்து if they need to be feel empowered, one major thing that we can do is fundamentally providing the right education, like equal to any other person, and providing them with the right resources. In case இப்ப இருக்கிற environmentல, if you see any women achieving something, we need to recognize that first, celebrate that first. That's called empowerment, if you ask me. Specific to AI advancement, we should definitely give equal opportunities for women to contribute. Not only to contribute, adulante benefit adayano, like illana there's no point, right? So in the barrier break pandrathu is in our hands only, collectively. For example, இன்னைக்கு எந்த ஆர்கனைசேஷன் எடுத்தாலும், like we have some percentage of women present in the leadership, women leading the teams. அதெல்லாம் பார்க்கும்போது I'm really happy. So in that specific scenarios, I feel it's a positive graph that we are giving equal opportunities to women, but there are women who are who are not given those opportunities as well. So identifying that gap, helping fellow women, helping them to give them opportunities or mentor them in any way possible, that will be like great support for women. But if you ask me currently, everyone are aware about that, and I'm so happy about it.
Yeah, it's very cool akka. So, and my next question is, இப்போ வந்து every career or every tech field வந்து பார்த்தீங்கன்னா networking plays a crucial role, right? ஸோ அந்த மாதிரி ஒரு உமனுக்கு ஏஐ கரியரில் நெட்வொர்க்கிங்கிறது எவ்வளோ பெரிய விஷயமா வந்து இருக்குன்னு நீங்கள் நினைக்கிறீங்க, at your point of view?
நானே என்னோட எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸ், லைஃப் எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸே வாஸ் அண்ட் ஐ லேர்ன்ட் இட் ஃப்ரம் தேட், நெட்வொர்க்கிங் எவ்வளோ இம்பார்ட்டண்ட் அப்படின்ட்டு. பிகாஸ் இப்போ இருக்கிற இதில் இப்போ நம்ம ஒரு ஒர்க் டீம்னு வச்சுக்கோங்க, நான் ஒரு இடத்துல வேலை பார்க்குறேன்னா ஐ வில் ஹாவ் அ டீம் ஆஃப் லைக் நாட் மோர் தென் 5 or 6, லைக் தட் வில் பி மை என்டையர் கனெக்ட். காலேஜ்னா கூட நம்ம கிளாஸ், பியாண்ட் our class we don't talk much about any topic for that matter. In today's world, right, and technology is advancing so much, a lot of things are happening in hourly basis, like every second some kind of technology advancements is happening. So in the mari or fast paced world, networking is it plays a very crucial role enna portha varaikum. So they'll be able to build positive relationships among fellow developers, or fellow women who can help them in collaborating, learning, or achieving success together. For that matter, networking nala, you'll be able to connect with the right person for whatever career path you choose for, right? இப்போ எனக்கு தெரிஞ்சது நம்ம எல்லாருக்கும் எல்லாம் தெரிஞ்சிருக்கணும்னு இல்லை. ஸோ நெட்வொர்க்கிங் மூலிமா we meet so many people who come with like tons of knowledge, and you might also be able to overcome your obstacles sometimes through the people you connect with through networking. And I have met a lot of role models who have inspired me to come this far, and it's all possible through networking. Yeah, it's very, very crucial. I would say if you get a chance to attend a developer event or any conference, networking is more important than what we learn.
எக்ஸாக்ட்லி சிஸ்டர். இந்த நெட்ஒர்க் தான் ரொம்ப இம்பார்ட்டன்ஸ் ஸோ நம்ம கரியர் டெவலப் பண்ணுறதுக்கு. அண்ட் மை நெக்ஸ்ட் கொஸ்டின் இஸ், உங்களோட எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸில் ஏஐ ஃபீல்டில் ஒர்க் பண்ணுறதுக்கு என்னென்ன மாதிரி சேலஞ்சஸ்லாம் இருக்கும்னு நீங்கள் நினைக்கிறீங்க? எஸ்பெஷலி ஃபார் உமன்ஸ், நாட் ஒன்லி உமன்ஸ், ஃபார் ஆல். அவங்க வந்து ஏஐ ஃபீல்டில் ஒர்க் பண்ணாங்கன்னா அவங்க வாட் ஆர் த சேலஞ்சஸ் they have to face?
See, I would like to quote an example. If you are an AI developer, we will always talk about ethics, unbiased model and stuff like that, right?
Exactly.
And that's what we talk in real life as well. So there are a lot of challenges. So இப்போ ஒரு AI மாடல் எடுத்தாலே இந்த மாடல் வந்து biased-ஆ இருக்கக்கூடாது. What it means is there are instances where model if I'm building a model for fraudulent detection in a retail store, and if the model is specifically pointing out people from one particular race, then it means that the model is biased, right? The same thing applies for life. I mean, we are teaching the machines. The idea is to give an unbiased perspective for those machines. The same thing applies for our life as well. So women at every point in life, be it at home or like career, in achieving or competing for a leadership role, there are opinions that comes in just because they are women. Those barriers should be broken. Like அந்த மாதிரி obstacles இப்பவும் வரதான் செய்யுது. But I should also say that there are opportunities through which even at very young age, right, through STEM education and awareness, we are trying, the society as a whole, we are trying to our level best to empower like every girl, right from their education to women who are struggling in their career. If they get the right mentorship to overcome their hurdles, I guess that's key there. There are challenges like these in women's life. And not only that, idu achieve panni if they are successful in life also, if they are like tech makers, right, women who are like really good technologists, not just the technical skills are improved in that case. We need to look at a lot other perspective, like how we can be more innovative. If I'm having a problem statement in hand, how can I solve the problem? How can I be more creative? How can I, not be sustainable for this environment? There are many factors that keys in, but today women face a lot of challenges in terms of gender equality, that is for sure. Like, but it has reduced to a great extent, but these are some of the challenges that women face. And there are also steps, as I mentioned, like if you take any big companies, like I'm so happy and really appreciative of these kind of efforts. There are some percentage that are allocated for women. Like if there are like 10 teams, at least some percentage of the team should be led by women. Leadership team level percentage of women இருக்கணும் அப்படின்ற ரூல் கொண்டு வந்திருக்காங்க. This is all like amazing steps that has been taken to solve these kind of challenges that we face as women. So it's amazing.
Yeah, it's really cool, sister. So okay, next another questions, especially from students who are evolving in AI. Actually என்னன்னா, for example, if they set the AI as their career, அவங்களுக்கு வந்து என்னென்ன skills are required to become a good AI developer as your point of view, especially for women and not only humans, for all who are listening this.
Yeah. Previous இதுலேயே நான் சொல்லியிருந்தேன் இல்லையா, நம்ம வந்து though we see ourselves as a developer, we might have strong coding skill. One of us may be the best data scientist or data analyst. But more than all this key skill, if you ask me, and not a personal perspective, critical thinking one plays a very crucial role when it comes to like holistically solving a problem. Again, like when I say solving a problem solving skill is also really important, and being creative is very, very essential in today's world. And as I mentioned, right, technology advancement is like exponential. Ipo nama enga thirumnalum there's new AI model that's coming, there's new advancements that's going on in fields, right? We need to learn to catch up with these kind of emerging techs, and continuously learn பண்றது வந்து is must. நம்ம லேர்ன் பண்ணல அப்படின்னா you will definitely know we'll not be running the race at all. Race enter பண்ண மாட்டோம் if you ask me. So continuously we'll have to have the try to learn and adapt to all these technologies that is coming in. This is like very, very crucial in the fast evolving field of AI, especially like we were talking about GANs couple of years back. அதெல்லாம் எமர்ஜிங் டெக்ல இருந்தது. இப்போ பார்த்தீங்கன்னா businesses are using it. We used to show prototypes. இப்போ பார்த்தா பிஸ்னஸில் இன்பில்ட்டாகவே வருது. எனி ப்ராடக்ட் யூ டேக் இட் ஹேஸ் ஏஐ இன்பில்ட். அந்த அளவுக்கு டெக்னாலஜி இம்ப்ரூவ் ஆகிட்டு வருது. ஸோ we don't have to be scared that our job will be replaced by machines. That is not going to happen at all. The advancement of AI is only going to help us save time, but in order to thrive in this kind of fast-paced technological world, we need to learn always and keep ourselves updated. That is the key enna portha varaikum. And of course, neenga kettingliya networking evlo important. Having a very strong networking skill and advocating oneself. Normally, we need to know what is our potential, what is our key skills that can support our career path. Adellame analyzing one own self for our career advancement is like really, really important. All of this put together, like apart from coding skill, these are the most essential enna porthavari.
Really inspiring akka. So okay, இப்போ வந்து நம்ம ஒரு பர்சனல் ஒரு ஸ்டூடெண்ட்டை பற்றியோ இல்லை அவங்க எப்படி அவங்க ஸ்கில் டெவலப் பண்ணணும்னு பற்றின்றதை பற்றி பேசணும். லெட் வி மூவ் டு எஜுகேஷன் இன்ஸ்டிடியூஷன்ஸ். ஸோ இப்போ எமர்ஜிங் டெக்னாலஜியாக இருக்கிற ஏஐயில் ஒரு நாட் ஒன்லி உமன்ஸ் ஃபார் ஆல் வந்து அந்த ஏஐ ஃபீல்டில் டெவலப் பண்ணணும்னா எஜுகேஷன் இன்ஸ்டியூட் சைட்லேருந்து என்னென்ன மாதிரி சப்போர்ட்ஸ்லாம் கொடுத்தா they got benefited?
So I can already see that students are being taught about AI, like not the advanced, but still instead of teaching them Java or like sorry, no offense meant, but teaching them from scratch. நான் எனக்கெல்லாம் ஏஐலாம் நான் ஒர்க் in only after I started my work I got to know about artificial intelligence, but now any student can they are aware about it. அவங்க கிட்ட போய் ஏஐ என்னன்னு கேட்டால் they'll be able to say. So I'm happy that it's being taught to them in very early age. That is one key thing. And as I mentioned, we need to promote STEM education specifically for girls, and அவங்களுக்கு வந்து அந்த ஹையர் எஜுகேஷனுக்கு தேவையான சப்போர்ட்டும் கொடுக்கணும். So these are all fundamental things. And if you ask educational institutions, it can play a key role in closing the gender gap. I'm sure most of the institutions are thriving to do that, but that is also something that we'll have to keep in mind. Like we need to encourage programs where there are more participation of all of them, including women. Leadership skills solli kudukkறது in technological fields. It will create a huge impact if we teach all of this in the early age, like right when you are in your academic institutions, right? These are really key for, or I would say, stepping stone towards getting to know AI or getting accustomed with the AI ecosystem and being an AI dem.
Really, it's very cool akka. சரி ஓகே, லெட் மீ டாக் அபவுட் த ப்ரைவசி. ஸோ ஒரு ஏஐ ப்ராடக்டோ ஆர்எல்ஸ் வந்து ஒரு எனி திங் இன் ஏஐ கண்டிப்பாக வந்து ஒரு டேட்டா வச்சு தான் வந்து ஒரு ஏஐ வந்து ஃப்ரேம் பண்ணாங்க. ஸோ ஒரு உமனோட டேட்டா ப்ரைவசி எந்தளவுக்கு ஏஐயில் செக்யூர்டாக இருக்கும், ஸோ அந்த ப்ரைவசி எப்படி மெயின்டைன் பண்ணுறாங்க, அதை பற்றி உங்களோட ஒப்பீனியன் அண்ட் தாட்ஸ்.
ஸோ நம்ம வந்து AI ethics and privacy itself is one huge subject இப்போ இன்னைக்கு பொறுத்த வரைக்கும். Because we all don't know. So இப்போ ஒரு AI மாடல் எடுத்துக்கிட்டோன்னா the AI model becomes AI model and it does a certain task based on tons of data that is being trained on. இல்லையா, அந்த டேட்டா என்னன்னு நம்ம யார்கிட்டயாவது கேட்டால் we should be able to tell them transparently, okay, these are the data that we use to train the model னு சொல்லணும். இப்போ அந்த டேட்டா லெவலுக்கு வந்தோன்னா, I'll tell you an example. Face recognition is a common thing. There are a lot of AI model that does face recognition. Yeah, but
it's a very basic project for all in AI, especially for students.
Yeah, it's very common, right? What it does, என் ஃபேஸை பார்த்து அனிஷான்னு சொல்லும், உங்களை பார்த்துட்டு தனுஷ்னு சொல்லு. ஹவு? பிகாஸ் த மாடல் இஸ் பீங் ட்ரெயின் டு நோ யோர் ஃபேஸ். இன் தட் கேஸ், now you will understand why data privacy is more important. I cannot take your picture without your consent and train the model to get to know you. That's the basic essence of the conflict of privacy, right? இன்னைக்கு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா யூரோப் மாதிரி கண்ட்ரிஸ், இந்தியாலையுமே we have so many policies in place where if you're using an AI solution, we should be aware of the privacy concerns. We should be transparent enough to say, in the AI model, enna data which should train ஆயிருக்கு, have we followed all the policies in place? இதெல்லாமே செக் பண்றாங்க. Otherwise you can't make a business ready AI solution, because it's very privacy is a very critical thing that any company looks at. And especially for women, right, the ethical use of data is very important, and implementing a strict privacy protection, it is very essential to prevent முன்னாடி சொன்னோம் இல்லையா, biases prevent பண்ணலாம், misuse of AI model prevent பண்றதுக்கெல்லாம் all the strict privacy protection policies should be in place, and it's very critical. And இப்போ நான் பண்ணுற ஒர்க்குமே, I just like that, I cannot take some random image and then give it as an input, and I cannot create a demo out of it, because if the image is copyrighted, then I'm done. That's all. So அந்த அளவுக்கு we see privacy and data security as a concern. Today, if you ask me, like, most of the companies are aware about it, and they take பெரிய ஆர்கனைசேஷன் போய் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா, இப்போ ஒரு ஏஐ டீம்னு இருக்குன்னா, ப்ரைவசி எத்திக்ஸ் டு கீப் இன் செக், தெர் இஸ் அ ஸ்பெசிஃபிக் டீம் தட் ஒர்க்ஸ் ஆன் இட். லைக் லீகல் அட்வொகேட்ஸ் மாதிரி, we have a dedicated team that works on checking that there are no conflicts that arises in terms of data privacy. So andalavuku it is being implemented, and that's why it's more crucial. The impact is huge in a very negative way. So any company that builds AI a solution or product, they will definitely have a team. They will definitely take care of these data privacy. So if you're going for a well-known company buying their AI product, you will see their policies written around data privacy. So that is being taken care with utmost priority and criticality, if you ask me. That's very important.